Hello everyone and welcome to the very first, revival video of Tin Shed Shenanigans. Tonight we're gonna start with this little generac GP250. Let me get you spun around so you can see. Okay, so here's what we're working with. The generac GP3250 with the 201cc motor on it. I bought this. The guy said it had no compression, but it was bought from, or he got it because he buys stuff from people and works on stuff for different types of equipment companies. He bought this and it was a major company. I can't remember the name, he said. But he bought it and it has no compression. They ran it without oil, and I can verify it has no compression. Let me grab a light so we can see that a little bit better. Okay. Let's see. This is there's the model information, wattage, and all of that. So what we're going to do is, since this thing has overhead valves, we're going to pop this valve cover off and make sure all of our valves are valvulating like they're supposed to be. So I'm going to pop this valve cover off real quick, and then I will show y'all what I find. So we got the little valve cover off. It's just 4 little 10 millimeters. They're right there. Looking at everything. Other than this being just, a hair loose, but it's because the valve's open. Probably could be adjusted. When we spin it over, let's see if I can catch it. Everything moves. So, I reckon the next step is going to be pull the head and see if we have like a hole in a piston or something crazy like that. And to pull the head, it is that one, that one, that one, and that one. Disconnect the carb and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to pop this head off real quick, and I will get back with y'all. Well, guys, okay. Before I took the head off, I figured I'd pull the spark plug, which is set over here. I pulled the spark plug and, just make sure that my piston is moving. So I'm going to see if I can get y'all in here where y'all can see it. It's kind of hard because the thing's small. Maybe not. Let's see. Let me just do it the way I was doing it before. We'll put this screwdriver in there, and where it's sitting right now, we'll just watch the screwdriver, and the valves move, meaning it. Ow. Okay. Something down there is moving, but the piston doesn't move. So something somewhere is not happy about life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set y'all up somewhere, and I'm going to pull the fuel tank off so I have a lot more room to work. So let me get y'all set up. I currently have y'all set up on another project in here because I don't have a stand for my phone just yet. I got one. I just don't know where it's at. So we're pulling the fuel tank off, like I mentioned. No compression. Piston's not moving. So let's hope a piston didn't break, like right there at the rod. But if it did, I did a little research last night when I brought a lot of this home. Luckily, the parts for this thing aren't super expensive. Like a head gasket's like $5 or something. So if I have to pull all this apart, it's not terrible. But hopefully it's something we can get simple. Apparently what had happened was they ran it without oil. which I don't know if everyone knows this. You're not supposed to do that with engines. It's not good. Kind of preface a little bit. I am an automotive mechanic. I used to be heavy duty, but I got a job offer 10 minutes from my house to be automotive. And I was like, hey, I don't want to drive an hour anymore. And so one thing led to another, and I am now working 10 minutes from my house. So that's cool. But yeah, you know, I have seen several things where cars come in and there's no oil in it. And they don't know why it's running funny. And then you tell them, well, you're 3 quarts shy on oil on your car that only holds like 5 quarts. And they look at you like you're dumb. The sound you just heard in the background would be my son. He is very excited that I'm home from work. And he and his mother are about to go to their cousin's house and go watch some fireworks while I stay here and kind of piddle around a little bit.
We'd been gone 10 minutes ago, but he needed an outfit change.
Oh.
Yeah, he ruined the last one.
Well, that's just babies for you, so. I love you. Alright, let's get this fuel tank off, which they did not make very easy to do. Oh, maybe they did. Okay. I was just slow. Alright, fuel tank is out of the way. Wow, look how much room that opens up. Let's see. This out of the way. I'm trying to find the best approach to start removing everything before I kind of bring y'all in to see what I'm doing or show you the ends down to stay. Alright. It's still not the greatest angle, but it is better. Y'all can kind of see a little bit better of what I'm doing, which is what I want. I want y'all to be able to see more what I'm working on rather than see me in the camera, because that doesn't do a whole lot if you're trying to, you know, see what I'm actually doing, which I know you can't really see the greatest of what I'm doing right now. Currently I'm throwing wrenches. I'm going to get this cover off and then I'll bring y'all in so you can see what I'm talking about, how much more room taking this tank opened up. But yeah, if you haven't watched the welcome to the channel video, you'll see all the different projects that we have to come for this channel. I probably haven't said it yet. My name's Noah, by the way, and I am your host for 10 Shed Shenanigans. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna pull this head off because I see now where it separates. So we're gonna pull this head off. They are, I believe, 13 millimeter. I had my 13 and I set it down somewhere and it has now been lost into the abyss. Oh, half-inch, that should work. Okay, they're 12, never mind. Yep, they're 12, okay. Let me bring y'all in so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. So, this is what I mean by how much more room taking that fuel tank offers. I was actually able to see the seam of the head, which is, you may not be able to see it. Right in there, that black line you see on the third fin from the bottom of the screen, fourth fin, that is the head gasket. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this head off. I'm going to leave carb and all attached to it. I am going to unbolt the exhaust just because that'll make it a little bit easier and give me a little more play. And I'm going to see if maybe that piston is just kind of like stuck in there or what's going on, but something is not happy. So, and that piston's not spinning. So I'm gonna get this head off, and then I'm gonna bring y'all back to see. So we got the head off. It's sitting right there. It was just 4 little bolts. Yes, I left the rocker arms on. I know if you do have mechanical experience, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna judge anybody. And don't be scared to work on something, especially when it's small like this. This is a great place to start, especially, you know, if you, your kids, whoever wants to start learning to work on stuff, go hop on Marketplace, go ask around, see if anyone's got an old engine or anything they have sitting around they don't want anymore, they want to get rid of for cheap. They're out there, you can find them, and just start turning wrenches. That is the best thing I can give you. I was taught by my grandpa, and he was taught by his dad how to work on stuff. So I was 8 years old when I first took apart a little small lawnmower engine. It's not hard to do, just don't be scared. But get off that soapbox. I probably shouldn't rant like that, but it needed to be said, because, you know, it's true. It's not hard to work on your own stuff. It's scary at first, because you're like, what if I break something? And that's why you start on something small like this, where if you do break something, it's not detrimental as if you were working on your daily vehicle. But I left the rockers on because they felt like the bolts were going to snap, so I just did that. Bush rods are still in there. Let's see, where's the pull cord? Here's the pull cord. I have it turned on its side now. So, may have to sit it back up. Normally, put the head over there. The head gasket looks in pretty decent shape, so I may be able to reuse that just for the time being. I need to stick it back together for any reason. Yeah, if you keep hearing this noise like a that's my citronella candle, because mosquitoes, because we live in the South and we were blessed with mosquitoes. There's the carb that I have just kind of chilling over here. Oh, that's neat. Set the carb over there. There's still fuel in one of the lines, so that part of my floor is going to be very clean. Oh. Okay. So, it acted like it had some compression, and the piston rings decided to pop on out. So let's see if we can't compress those. Get in there. Okay. There it goes. Ooh, a little stout. Okay, so I may have just pushed it a bit too far in. Nothing looks scored up. Still some pretty decent cross hatching in there. I don't feel anything. I see one little mark right there, but that shouldn't stop it from wanting to start. Yeah, I'm gonna edit all this out, so you'll never see this. But I'm gonna put you down and try and get this thing heads off, everything. I want y'all to pay very close attention. So you see, there's the piston. You know, nothing horrible. I took off the pull cord just because it was acting kind of funny, and then I figured out why. So I'm gonna spin this like that. Watch the piston. See how it's not moving? If I push it in a little bit though. So I'm gonna have to pull the crank out and yeah, or maybe I can get this piston out far enough that I could see what catastrophe happened, because something bad happened. Something either snapped or something like that. So, but the generator part is still good. So we may, you know, we do have that motor over there that should just bolt right up to it. So I'm gonna do some digging, do some research, and then see. Okay, so I stopped to eat some supper and did a little research. They do sell a connecting rod assembly for this motor. And I'm gonna guess I can just detach it from that generator unit to get it out. But before I go and spend the money to buy a connecting rod kit, it's not very expensive, I would like to see if I could get that piston out and see how much damage is done. So if I can do that, I'm gonna get it out and then show you guys exactly how bad it is, or if it's not bad. If it's completely gone and toast, I'm gonna see if this generator unit, because it works, at least that's what he said, I'm gonna hook this generator unit to that motor and then have a functioning generator. So if I can get it out, I'll show you guys. If not, I'll dive further into it. Yeah, guys, as much as I wanted to save the little generac, it completely destroyed the crank. That's why it had no compression. Piston rod is completely destroyed. Where's my light at? I went ahead and put it in the scrap pile just because, well, that's the crank. And that's all made into one assembly. And I kind of hate that my first video turns out to be a complete, upside down. But hey, that's the gamble you take sometimes when you buy stuff that's, you're not really sure about. Well, I guess join us next time. Well, guys, I guess join us next time for some more tin shed shenanigans. Next, we'll probably go with the Honda pressure washer or the little Predator motor. Or we may go with one of the lawnmowers outside and see if we can get it running, driving, at least running, So, well, thank you for watching. Not the excitement that I was hoping for in this video. But, that's just how it is sometimes. But it's okay. We're gonna not let our chins drag the ground, and it's gonna be okay. We got more projects. So yeah, let's hope they all don't turn out like that, because that'll kind of hurt. But it's a gamble you take sometimes. But well, thank you for watching.